Welcome to the show. This is Babbling and Dabbling. You already know we a podcast. Yeah, we babbling and dabbling. Podcast. Yeah, we babbling and dabbling. Babbling and dabbling. Babbling and dabbling. Welcome to the show. This is Babbling and Dabbling. You already know we a podcast. Yeah, we babbling and dabbling. Podcast. Yeah, we babbling and dabbling. Babbling and dabbling. Babbling and dabbling. Cool. Now there's two claps to look for. Fucking thanks, Scott.
I thought we were both supposed to clap.
No.
Because both mics have to pick up the audio.
One clap, man. It's all one single audio file.
Oh, I didn't know. My bad.
All right.
Keeping that in the shot?
Fuck it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, there's a
intro.
Rough intro into the show. We are a little rusty. It has been about 7 months.
Oh, so we're keeping all this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hey, welcome back to another episode.
It is real vapey in here.
Real vapey.
Maybe that'll add to the visual effects, though.
It's not picking up.
Well, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, well, the camera's not. That's all that matters. That's
Well,
all that matters.
On that, who knows what the after file is going to look like? The after file. Words.
Yeah, we know you've missed this.
Yeah.
It's been what, since like September or October?
We should have kept this audio only.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, all the money I've spent on this shit, yeah, we should have kept this audio only. So
Now you get to see how disgusting I am. Okay.
that was a strong selling point to not buy the camera. Yes, sir. This is true. This is true. All right. Everything's rolling smooth except for us. Video, I think, looks good. We'll find out. Audio sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
In the cans, these bad boys here, same ones that we've had the whole time that you didn't know about. Because we're just now doing video. Except for the few videos that we've done before. The 4 or 5 out of 98.
Welcome to another episode of Babbling and Dabbling.
That's right. That's what this
Take
is.
it away.
Welcome to episode 99. The episode that almost wasn't. That's what we should probably call this
The episode
one.
that almost wasn't.
Yeah, because we fucking stalled hard at 98.
We were like, let's just hit 100 episodes, dude. And then we gave up hard on 99.
Well, all right, let's pick up there. Okay, so the idea was 98 episodes. We were there, 2 away from 100. We were going to call a hiatus at 100. And then cancellation. Couldn't
Oh, because
find.
we had guests lined
Yeah,
up.
we
and
had
every
guests
time
lined
we
up for
canceled.
99, and then I think even 100 was going to be a guest. We were going to have them with us, and we couldn't get to 99. We finally decided to say, fuck guests. We're going to just do it ourselves, and we'll get through it. And then,
Yeah.
and then like on my end, I was just I was already burnt out. I was like, that's why I was calling the hiatus. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm really putting my all into this anymore. I'm burnt out. I'm just forcing myself to do it. I'm not giving the best content I can give. So that's why I wanted the hiatus. And then with the multiple cancellations back to back, and then everything, I was working so goddamn much. I still am. So hopefully that doesn't fucking happen again. But maybe 98 more episodes. We'll fucking call it.
I'm here for it.
That's our hiatus point. It's 98 episodes. So check back for that later on. So yeah, I was just burnt out, getting down on myself, everybody canceling on us and trying to reach out to new people that haven't been on the podcast before. And, nothing against them. They just were like, I don't feel like I'll do good in that setting. I kind of clam up on camera, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. Well, fuck me then. So I was just in a bad place mentally, and I was taking shit. I guess personal, maybe. I guess I was taking it personal, and it just all added up to a bad thing for me. So I eventually was just like, fuck it. We'll go ahead and take the hiatus now. And then that's where we ended up.
And much like the beginning of this podcast, I guess it's like the return, the new beginning.
The rebirth.
I was late again.
Yeah, by almost 2 hours.
But not 2 hours. I was less than 2 hours late.
An hour and 40 minutes. Exactly.
Oh, I'm trying to phrase it in a way that doesn't sound as bad. I was less than 2 hours late, right? That's great.
Yeah, an hour and 40 minutes is less than 2 hours. That is what happened.
To be fair, my schedule has been wild. And you told me when we were going to start doing this podcast again, and I was like, okay, I'm going to fix my sleep schedule. And I did. Mm-hmm. And I went to bed at a decent time last night. I was like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, killing it.
I'm right back in the game. Just like good times. And I went to bed at 10 o'clock. And then at 10:15, I woke up to a text that it was about 10 minutes later I responded. Mm-hmm. And I woke up to a text from Camdon. I was like, you almost here? And I was like, no. Fuck. Yeah. I didn't expect I would sleep 12 plus hours. But here I am. I made it. And we're back.
Yep. And that's where we are now. A lot happened in between those two things. And that's pretty much what today's episode is about. We're going to catch back up current events that are no longer current and things of the sort. What's been going on with us in our personal lives. And
yeah, there's been some shit and some things.
Yeah, that's part of the reason Scott was late. Some shit.
Yeah. Good callback.
If you're a long-time listener, you fucking are familiar with...
I do be shitting.
With Scott's bowels. Not his kink, though.
No, not my kink.
Not everyone's privy to that information.
Not many people.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm looking at these lights. This is all new to me. I meant to have this fucking remote
control. It's a showbiz, baby. Get used to it. Out of
the shot. Might not have even been in the shot, but now you know it was right in front of me. So, there's that. Hollywood magic. Fucking, I don't remember the sound pad orders. I'm just gonna hit random things if I do that. So we might get back to incorporating that too once I remember it.
Would like to.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's fun. What do we got? Laughter, I think.
That's wow, loud. That is very loud.
This is, let's see, trombone. Yeah. Okay.
That's appropriate.
Scary. Yep. I think this one's the snare. Nope, that's applause. That's the
there we
snare. This is a booing.
Appropriate as well.
And that's what everybody's doing right now because this open sucks. We are bad at this. Sorry as we work through our rust on air. But what have you really come to expect from us if you've listened to us more than once? Honestly.
Yeah.
This is a you problem at this point. So yeah. As always.
How much time have we done?
I don't know.
I'm joking.
A lot. We've been doing a lot of babbling. So, again, episode 99. We are babbling and dabbling. We are still Camdon and Scott. We are no longer in the Dabble Dungeon / Babble Basement. Never could pick a solid name for that. We are now in a bedroom at my house. And...
with no bed in it.
Yeah.
Just a room.
We are now in room at my house.
Yep.
Formerly a bedroom. I kicked my kid out of this room and took it over for a studio. I'm not lying. I built him a new room, but this was my child's bedroom.
Priorities, man.
Yeah, well, can't get famous with kids having a big room. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Exactly.
Oh, I've already cussed. Probably a lot more than I realized.
Were you trying not to cuss?
I was going to try and make a commitment to not cuss as much, at least.
That's good.
I'm not going to cut it out all the way, but
fuck yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to see how that goes for me. It's not going to be good. I can tell you that much.
Oh, you're trying to do some Nate Lynn style clean comedy?
No.
Oh.
No, I'll never be a clean guy. But
me neither.
Less. Well, I'm doing hygiene. I'm doing pretty good on hygiene.
I'm not.
I know. I can tell.
What?
I
deodorize.
I'm next to you, friend.
I put on deodorant. I was gonna shower, but I was late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. Anyways.
So, this is a good intro. If you're listening and you're thinking different, you're wrong. What are we, like, probably 4 or 5 minutes in and haven't even got to the content yet?
Yeah.
We're fucking killing it.
Yeah, we talk about nothing. Well, we talked
about something.
Yeah, there's a couple things.
We talked about a few things. We got the
Yeah.
the elephant in the room of why we stopped out of the way,
Oh, I thought you were just talking about me.
and then no.
I thought you were calling me the elephant in the room.
Well, you need to change the way you view yourself, man. You gotta, stop being so negative, King.
Negative king?
Yeah, negative, comma, King.
Oh, okay. You told me not to be a king? What? All right. Moving on.
All right. So, let's see. Go back. I should have looked this up beforehand, but it was like September or October. It was the last episode we put out. So we've taken a nice long break. It's what is the date today? May 9th. So, about 6, 7, 8 months, somewhere around there.
2022.
Okay.
That was not me.
Thanks, Siri. Fucking appreciate it. Fucking shout out to Apple.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
We know what we're doing.
No, we didn't know what we were doing even when we were doing this consistently, man.
Oh, I was talking to your phone. I
Oh.
was talking to Siri.
Yeah. We know what we're doing, Siri.
Shut up. Okay.
So, episode 99. We're still trying to get through it and into it. Are you enjoying yourselves yet? You should be. We are.
All right, let's get into some stuff that we missed.
All right. Well, I thought we were
Well,
going
let's-
to go over personal lives first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, or stuff that you've missed, and then we'll get into stuff that we've missed with you.
Yeah, okay. So that's how today's episode, after that very rough part that you just sat through, if you're still here,
Yeah.
we're going to go over some personal developments in our lives, things that we haven't been able to share with you except on social media, and then we're going to get into current events that we missed out on by not being...
Oh, we missed
Doing that
plugs. Are we just gonna do plugs?
I think I'm going to do that in, video. No audio plugs anymore. Now that we're doing video, I can just put it on screen. Psh. We don't got to sit here and say it all.
Yeah, but what about the audio only listeners?
Fuck them.
We'll plug at the end.
I'll put it in the deets, dude, in the description. Whatever streaming service you're using, look at the notes, the show notes. It'll be there.
Okay.
Unless it's not. Nah, it'll be there. It'll be there. Anchor makes it so easy to be there. All right, who's gonna share first? You want to go?
What's the first thing? Well, I recently chipped a tooth, broke a tooth completely in half.
Okay.
I was eating some fried chicken and had a really crunchy bite. So crunchy that it broke a tooth in half.
Okay.
But I already don't have great teeth to begin with, so it was coming. It was, I don't blame the chicken. I blame myself. It's not the chicken's fault.
I got one worse than that. I broke a tooth on a Swedish fish.
On a Swedish fish?
Yeah, I was like, man, that fish had some bone left in it.
What? Which tooth? I can show you. Well, you're not gonna be able to see it from there.
Yeah, it's too far away for
My
that.
teeth are gross
It's my
anyways.
very back.
Oh, okay. Well, the way mine broke in half is here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way it broke in half is like the side of the tooth that you see is what broke off. So I still have half a tooth on the back side of it, which honestly isn't that bad. I can live with it. I can still chew with it. It just doesn't look that great. Surprisingly, it doesn't hurt that bad.
Yeah, that's what threw me off when mine broke. I was like, oh, that's gonna hurt like shit later, and then it
I'm
didn't.
like, oh, that's what happens. It's just decayed.
And now it's hurting. It's not good.
Oh, it's hurting?
Yeah.
That's not good.
I think I got an infection. Got a tooth infection. I gotta go to the dentist.
You want to do the next one, or do you want me to go again?
Oh, I thought we'd just go kind
Back and forth?
of... No, just you do... well, back and forth as in you tell everything and then I tell everything. And then we'll get into current events.
I think I want to go back and forth.
Oh, fuck, I don't know, man. I was sitting over here trying to plan out what I was going to say.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah, stalling for time.
So I want to say it's May right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so on April 13th, which is not that long ago, but I mean considerable amount of time, I have quit drinking all sodas with sugar in them,
Okay.
and most other drinks with sugar in them as well. But for sure, I haven't had any soda with sugar in it, And that is huge because I was drinking like straight up like a 2 liter of Mountain Dew a day worth of soda. Like it was bad. And my health is in dire need of intervention. And so that was like the deal I made with myself was for like if I'm gonna make some kind of change, it's not like a crash diet. I decided, okay, I'm gonna eat whatever I want still. If I'm hungry for something, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat it. But from this day forward, from now on, I'm not gonna have any drinks with sugar in them. And for the most part, I've stuck to that. I still drink some drinks with sugar in them every now and then. Like I'll have a coffee sometimes that has sugar, creamer, and stuff in it. And I also found that I love almond chocolate milk, but luckily that's like half the calories and half the sugar as your normal typical chocolate milk. Every now and then I'll have like a chocolate protein shake, which is like only 9 things of sugar. 9 pieces of sugar.
9 things of sugar. Grams?
Yeah, sure, 9 grams. Pieces of sugar.
9 sprinkles of sugar.
Yeah.
Just a few little crystals of sugar.
And I'm not going to weigh myself until June something, but I feel like I have lost a little bit of weight. I brought up some old pictures of when I thought I was going to lose weight and took some pre-weight loss pictures and was comparing them to now, and I think I have lost a little bit of weight. So that's exciting. I'm on another medication now, which I haven't started taking yet, but I do have it. I just have to start taking it.
Okay.
For my cholesterol, because apparently cholesterol is too high. So I'm falling apart piece by piece, but I'm trying to put it back together.
Yeah.
Piece by piece. There's that. Do you want me to talk about some more?
Whatever you got.
I got a big one.
Well, do it.
Okay.
Do the thing.
So I didn't get COVID, but I did get the sickest I've ever been in my entire life. I don't remember exactly when, but it was sometime this year. I'm going to preface it with just with another story, not really story, but just an addition to just kind of give you an idea of just how bad this week was. So I have these, I don't know if it's related to diabetes or not, because I know skin tags are a problem with diabetes, but on my inner thighs, like where you would normally get like chafing or like rashes and stuff, I get these skin tags.
Yeah.
And they're not like normal skin tags, but they are just regular skin tags. It's just the way they grow is different. And I didn't know how bad it was until I had them removed, because I recently got both sides of them removed. But the first day I got the left side removed. The procedure is however much money it is for 15 skin tags. And he's like, there's a few more than 15 from like eyeballing it at first, initially. And he's like, we'll just do the one leg for whatever the price is, even though it's a little more than 15. And then at closer inspection, this time around, because he's like up in there getting in it, which is also a very vulnerable place. Like, that's a whole other story. Hold on, let me. So, it's weird because you have to like, it's so high up that you can't just like pull your boxers up. Sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. Mic etiquette. You can't. You can't just pull your boxers up. I had to take my boxers off. And it's funny the way he asked. He's like, "Can I take these off?" And I was like, "Yeah, if you have to." So we pulled them down or whatever, and you have to get in a very vulnerable position because like you have to like spread your legs in order for them to get to him.
Yeah.
And then, but they laid, I had this thing over me. It's like paper. I don't know. They give you paper to cover up with, and he like tucks my bits and pieces under the paper, and then has the nurse lady that's there like just kind of hold my stuff off to the side so he can get to work. And the whole time I'm just laying there like, I want to die. And the second one was worse, honestly, getting the second leg done, but I'll get to that later. And so anyways, we get that done, and I don't. Oh, and at the end of it, he's like, that was only for 15. But to be honest with you, it was a lot more. I was like, how many? He was like, it was more like 300. So the problem is, in like this much space, like this much by this much area, they're just so tightly compact, and like there's like these really small skin tags that all add up together. That just makes this huge like super cluster with some big ones in there as well. And he was like the whole time was like, "Holy shit, my guy!" Like while he's like getting rid of it, because they basically had to just like shear off the skin, like everything that was there, that like is to try to get to the root of the stalks as well. And they just shaved that whole piece of like area off. So that was cool. And I'm sure you guys are loving this, but that's what you're here for.
Yeah.
And so that night,
I'll put a timestamp in the description of how to skip this
Yeah.
story. That'll be
so
the skip
that
tag.
night, in order to like celebrate, like I got one leg done, we went and got Mexican food, and then it was great. And well, at the time, I thought it was great, and I can't even describe the dish to you now because for some reason I have like PTSD and thinking of Mexican food. Period, especially that specific plate that I had. As good as it looked at the time, now makes me want to vomit.
Okay.
So I'm not even going to tell you what it was because I will vomit, even though it sounds great.
Guess in the
At
comments
time.
what the plate was.
Yeah.
And we'll see if he
So it was
vomits.
nachos. I'll give you that much, but it was like there was a lot going on,
Okay.
and so that
So
night,
mascot hates Mexican people.
well, I hate what they did. They made Mexican food, and Mexican food's great. I just can't have it anymore because I guess they cooked it terribly, and I almost died. So that night, somewhere around 3 or 4 in the morning, I wake up from like a nap or sleep or whatever you want to call it, and I was on a good schedule then, so I think I was asleep. And I got up and I had like a small glass of chocolate milk, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, something is off. Like I just don't feel right. I felt like icky, like my stomach was like doing some weird stuff, and I felt a little nauseous. And then whatever you're about to throw up, you know how your mouth gets like a little watery, it gets a little juicy.
Yeah. A little moist.
Yeah. And then I was like, uh-oh, I think I'm about to throw up. So I got up and went to the bathroom, and then, threw up and shit. And
At the same time?
yes, it was immediate, like out of both ends. And was like, well, that's not good. And then I got through that, and then went back to sleep. And around 7 in the morning, 7 or 8, it happened again. I had to get up and throw up and shit at the same time. And then I checked my temperature, and my temperature was just like, it was like 99 or 100, maybe 100. And I almost never get a high temperature. I've never checked it and saw a high temperature before until now. This is the first one I was like, maybe I should check it. And I checked it, and it was like a 99 or 100. So it happens again around like 9, like hour and a half later, 9 something, maybe 9:30. And, I'm throwing up, I'm shitting. It's pretty crazy. I mean, it is just a water faucet out of both ends, just to give you a clearer picture of what's going on.
Yeah, because that's what
Yeah.
you want. You're listening
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean,
story.
this is terrible.
You're like, God damn, the picture's not
I'm
clear
trying
enough.
to put you through this because I had to go through this. It is not pretty. Life is not pretty, and neither is this situation, which is in life. And
I keep hitting my super cool hat on the microphone.
it's okay. It takes up a lot of space. It's big.
Yeah, it's a big hat, big fish hat.
And so I checked my temperature after this time, and it is 104 and a half,
Okay.
which is the highest I've ever seen my temperature and most other people's, in my opinion. I don't really see it get much higher than that. I think like 106 is really fucking dangerous. Like you can die.
I can't remember. But it's now my goal to get to 106.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Doesn't feel good. So I got to 104 and a half. So my mom takes off work, comes and gets me and takes me to the doctor. And while I'm in the doctor's waiting room, I go in. I'm standing in line. I got a mask on, and then I feel the moistness. I feel the water.
Oh no, the the moistening.
Oh no, I'm moist. And I'm immediately like, uh-oh, what do I do? And I start like going to the right, like, because I just see a door. I'm like, there's a door. I start going to the door, and I realize that is not a bathroom. And then I like come to, and I know where the bathroom is. It's on the other side of the room. So I turn around. I beeline it for the bathroom. I'm like power walking basically. I open the door and like kind of do one of those things where you open it and like swing it behind you, like with the momentum of you moving. And I rip my mask off. Don't even get. Oh, I rip half of it off because it's still around one ear. I rip half of it off, like before the door closes. I'm just getting into the bathroom. I projectile vomit into the toilet, and I don't hit any of the toilet. No, wait. I don't hit any of the toilet, but it's like a swoosh. It's like nothing but water. Like I projectile vomit into the toilet, and nowhere else outside of it or like on the toilet. You know what I mean?
It's impressive.
Because that sounded like I completely missed the toilet.
Shit, wrong button. I forget which one's applause now. Shit. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Goal. And everyone can hear me because my mom comes in behind me and like in the
She's like, you're being really, really inconsiderate to everybody else right now. You need to fucking tone it down.
I mean, they're all just chilling there waiting like to not die or find out if they have cancer or something. And they just hear me like in the bathroom.
I wish you wouldn't have done that, brother. But that's all right.
I'm trying to put them there.
But don't
I need a sip real quick.
Sip break.
That's good.
Not sponsored by anyone.
Zero Gatorades. Because
Don't fucking say it.
Okay.
The fuck, Scott?
But I love it. I want people to drink it.
We can't have it
You know how good
in
it is.
frame, dude.
Why not?
I don't know. That's the rules.
You just think that.
It's the rules.
It's not the rules.
It's the rules. All right, continue
So-
your disgusting story.
He gives me nausea medication, and and I go back home. And from now on, I don't throw up anymore. I'm just, it's coming out of one end now, and it remains like that for like a good week and a half, 2 weeks. And anyhow, when we get back home from the doctor, I go and take a nap, and then no less than 30 minutes later, my mom is having to go to the doctor because she's now going out of both ends. She's getting moist. And and she's actually in such a bad shape that the doctor sends her straight to the hospital to get put on fluids, like on an IV and stuff, because she's like so dehydrated. And it was a shit show for like the next week. I mean, it was just the sickest we have ever been in our lives.
Just shitting everywhere.
Yeah, it was bad.
Don't mind me.
Oh, okay.
Continue.
And that's the sickest I've ever been in my life. The closest I've ever been since or before that was I went to a grand opening for a paintball field. I forgot what it was called, but we went to the grand opening, and at some point, I mean, I was playing, but I just felt off the whole time. And then I sat in the waiting area and like was eating like a piece of, I don't know, fucking Papa John's pizza that they had.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there and I'm just feeling off. And I call my mom. I was like, hey, I think I need you to come get me. And this is back in like high school. Mm-hmm. And so I'm there for a while, just not feeling right. And then my mom pulls up, like probably, it's like an hour away. So I think like an hour later, my mom gets there. And she, parks, and she's walking up to me. And as soon as she gets up to me, and I'm like, okay, good, I can go. I stand up and immediately projectile vomit everywhere, like all over my equipment, because I got like a ton of paintball equipment there, and it's all completely fucked now.
Hopefully you rented it. That would be fun.
What?
Did you rent it from them, or was it yours?
No, it was my equipment. So I had to take it home. But I also shit myself. It was coming out of both ends.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're getting real. Shit's getting real.
The plot thickens.
Well, unfortunately, it's true. Yeah, literally.
It also thins out a bit. That's probably like diarrhea.
Yeah. And luckily, I was so sick, I just went straight to the car. Mm-hmm. And everyone else had to deal with my problems and like clean off my equipment and stuff like that. So that was cool. I felt like a king. And a friend of mine also got the same sickness and had similar stories. But that's for another time.
All right.
That's pretty much it, other than getting my other thighs skin tagged removed. And that involved the dermatologist and 4 nurses. And I guess they were just like, maybe word had spread that I was just like this rare medical case, and they all wanted to see. So the
Like,
whole
oh my
time
God,
in
nobody's
there,
ever let it get this bad before.
yeah, and the whole time I'm in there, I'm just looking up at the ceiling, going, I just detached. I had to just go, this isn't real. You're not here, and just disconnect. And they're just all fondling me and like taking, getting rid of the skin tags and
fondling
stuff.
you?
Yeah, well, I mean, they might as well have. Yeah, they were, but just not in like a way that I.
This is the closest Scott's got to action. I'm not going to take it away from him.
Yeah. I'll take what I can get when I can get it.
Yeah, man. They were fondling him.
Yeah.
I just couldn't keep their hands off him.
And it was just so unbelievably vulnerable. So that was weird. And especially afterwards, whenever they like clean me up, and I'm like sitting up, and I have the paper over me, so I'm just like holding it like this, like, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna leave, and you can change," and then we'll come back. I'm like, "Okay." I'm just sitting
Clean
here,
yourself up a bit.
I'm covered up. Yeah, I was like, "Okay." So yeah, that was interesting, and the problem is going to be recurring, and they're already starting to come back. Hell yeah. So I'm going to have to, this is going to be a recurring thing. Sweet. Did you just pew?
Yeah, skin tags.
All right, so that's pretty much it. If I think of anything else, I'll tell you. My back is fucked. I got bulging disc and stuff and all that good stuff. Roots come into contact with bone and stuff, so that's great. Back went out. All good.
Man. It's fucking, God damn, man. That was depressing. I shouldn't have let you go at all.
My life sucks.
Yeah.
Your turn.
So that's fun. Good times. I fucking regret letting Scott share.
Hey.
I should have silenced
That's
him.
why I wanted to go back and forth. That way we can go up and down. You know what I mean?
No, I'm glad that we got over that. Because
No,
I didn't want to fucking drag that one out.
Oh, I don't think there was anything good that happened to me. Otherwise, I would have told good stories too.
Yeah. I kind of thought when I said, all right, you just go ahead and get your stuff out of the way, I was like, he's going to have some medical problems, I bet. It's going to be a little sad, and I'm going to bring it back up probably.
Okay.
And then I don't think I can. I think you've put us in so deep of a hole that nothing I say, not that I've had just a great time.
Hey, I quit drinking soda with sugar.
Yeah,
a good thing.
tell them how you told me on the text message the other day.
What?
Where you were like, I've been clean for a month now. I was like,
I
shut the
have.
fuck up. God, I hated it so much.
I am a soda addict. I have a problem.
Dude, I think about...
And it was threatening my life. It's
Yeah.
a big problem.
Yeah, no, I get it. Addiction's a thing. And
Yeah.
people always equate addiction to drugs and everything, but just the way you said it.
Well, I was.
Dude,
I was.
Yeah, no, but I've been clean for
I
a month
have.
now. Just I don't know, man. I didn't like the way it sounded when I read it in my head. I was like, no, you're talking about sugar, man. Not fucking book of sugar.
Poison. Yeah, we're talking about poison.
You're not, But I imagine Scott going to like a fucking addicts group and like, hi, my name's Scott.
Yeah, I want to go
I've been clean off sugar for a month now.
For real, I need to go at some point. Go to Overeaters Anonymous. That's like a real thing that I need to do because I am an actual food addict.
Yeah. Find a food.
I have a problem.
Find a food addiction, please. But go to like a NA and be like, yeah, I was doing sugar. They're like, yeah,
I was
the
doing
booger sugar, right?
sugar.
No, not that sugar. Just regular run-of-the-mill sugar, and they'll beat you up in the parking lot for making a mockery of their struggles.
I'm not. I completely no. I have a deeper understanding for addicts now because I've came to the realization that I too am an addict, and there's different types of addictions. And,
Oh yeah, no. I'm not making light of addiction. I get it.
At least theirs is fun. Theirs can be fun.
Well, yours is socially
Food is just-
acceptable, so
Yeah, but
I mean, you both
well,
win
I mean,
in
we're,
different regards.
we are in one, a town where it is pretty socially acceptable.
Yeah, we got a lot of fat folks here.
Well, no, not that. I was talking about drugs.
Well, that too.
Drugs are pretty socially acceptable here.
Only in the right only in the right circles,
Right places.
Yeah, it's still pretty frowned upon by a lot of people. So, anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. The way Scott worded that just bothered me. so much that I've made mention of it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I'm clean from soda with sugar.
And I still like to imagine the relapse of, him in a dark alley. Like, come on, man, suck your dick for 12
I am
minutes.
scared of relapsing. If I relapse, I don't think that'll happen cleanly. I think it will go badly. I think if I relapse, I will drink an entire case of Mountain Dew right then and there. I'm like, fuck, give it.
I like how most drug addict relapses are life-threatening immediately.
Mine
like,
is.
Is it a 12-pack is life-threatening
Yes.
right away?
Yes, dude. You just heard all the medical issues that I have going on. I am killing myself.
Buddy, just waking up in the morning is life-threatening for you, it seems like. Don't blame the soda.
It's definitely the soda.
Don't blame the syrup water, bro.
Well, I still drink syrup water. Well, it's not syrup; it's just different stuff. 'Cause this is Mountain Dew
different
Zero.
syrup. Please stop plugging stuff.
All right, your turn.
All right. So, in comparison, my time off has been fucking fantastic. Super duper amazing. I didn't realize until just a few minutes ago.
That's how great it is.
Yeah. I have it so good in comparison. Let's see. Time off from the podcast. I worked a lot. I still work a lot. So, there's that. We went on some just little family adventures and stuff. I think I went to Virginia while when the podcast was on hiatus. We went for a funeral, but we stayed for a couple of days and just went. Like, we went to Arlington. My grandma was getting buried with my grandpa, who was in the Air Force, so he was already buried there. And then I think they cremated my grandma and buried her ashes with him, and so that's what we went up there for. It was more like a ceremony than a funeral, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what we
way
went
less
to.
depressing.
Yeah, I guess so. Because we'd already had like 6 months to fucking, or maybe
I
a
see.
year even. I can't remember how long she was dead before they buried her. But there's like this super crazy waiting list for Arlington because it's like the national cemetery for veterans and everything.
Oh.
So we went up there.
Thank them for their service.
Yeah. So do that in the comments. Thank my grandparents.
Yeah.
My grandpa for his service. So while we were there, we went and visited, DC. It's right outside of Washington, DC. We walked around downtown a bit. We hopped on like the hop on, hop off tour buses where they'll just like show up at a place and they'll be like, if you want to get off here, go for it. There's like 3 or 4 buses circling through downtown for, all day long. So you just hop off where you want. And once you see another bus coming back by, you can hop on wherever you're at. It's pretty fun. Except for we almost missed every single bus every time we were like waiting for a bus. We like just barely made it. We had to run a lot. And it's not fun when you got like 5 kids.
You
with
barely made waiting on a bus? You said every time we were waiting on it, we almost missed it.
Well, what we did
How do you
was
almost miss a bus you're waiting
they
on?
have an app that shows you where the buses are at and when they're coming through. So I was looking at the app. I'm like, all right, the next bus that's coming is like 2 or 3 stops away.
Oh, okay.
And in my mind,
When it comes by, you just have to jump on real quick.
yeah, as it's moving, they don't stop for you.
Yeah.
You just hopefully you make it. If not, you're separated from your family forever. So I'm like looking at the app and I'm like 2 or 3 stops away. We're still at the thing. Like everything that you're at is not very far away from the stop that's associated with it, but it's a good walk.
Okay.
Like they drop you off a ways away from some things. So we're at like, and one of our other problems was we're at like one monument, and then the place we're gonna get on the bus is at another one. So like, fucking the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Memorial, the big spiky thing.
It's a big spiky thing.
Yeah. So they're right.
following.
They're like, I don't know, half a mile from each other, but it's like all one shot, like grass. There's like the memory pool, the big long pool thing. I forget what it's fucking called, but
Okay.
like that separates the two, and you can just walk across the lawn.
Oh, the big spiky thing. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the Washington Memorial or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm following.
So we're there. Actually, we got dropped off down the road from that because we wanted to go see the Smithsonian Art Museum or something. And as we're getting off the bus, the driver goes, "That's closed today." And then it's like, all right, cool. Well, we'll fucking go walk around then. So we walked over to the Washington. Wait, I think that's the monument. The Washington Monument. And then the Lincoln Memorial. I'm not good with words either.
Yeah, the Washington M.
Yeah, and the Lincoln M.
Yeah, you fill in the rest.
Yep. So we're at the Washington thing. We're making our way over to the Lincoln thing, and we're almost all the way to Lincoln. We're getting close. And I've been watching. I'm like, buses are coming. One just left, so we've got a few minutes before the next one comes back around.
Oh, so the buses are also on like the GPS.
Yeah, you get the app.
That's
It's
cool.
like Big Bus Tours or some shit
That's
is the
pretty dope.
name of the company. And yeah, they've got it all set up where the buses are at. And I'm watching it. I'm like, all right, it's coming. It's getting here. We almost missed that fucking bus because everybody wants to go take pictures in the Lincoln Memorial. And I'm like, fine, sure.
Plenty of those on Google already, but I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's better if you have your own. So we went up there, grabbed a few, and I'm like, all right, we have like 2 minutes to get to the fucking bus stop. And everybody's just dragging ass, and this is the case with every fucking time. They're dragging fucking ass. And then I'm like, let's fucking go. Guys, we are about to miss the damn thing. We almost missed the last bus of the day for the same fucking reason. I'm like, what the fuck? So, a lot of the day was just running, trying to catch a bus to get to wherever we wanted to go. And it was so fucking cold. It was like 20 degrees.
That's awesome.
We're out there fucking, all sorts of bundled up and shit running through. And then they got double-decker buses. And most of the buses, the lower level was already full by the time we got onto them. So we're sitting in an open
I've never
top
been
deck.
on like a double-decker bus. That sounds awesome.
It's cool if it's not 20 degrees.
Well, that is real cool.
And then, yeah, whatever, man. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And then one part on the last bus that was getting us back over to our car, the road we went on was like a bridge that's 13.6 is the height listed on it, which is the height of semi-trucks. So that number for me is a bad number. I'm like, oh no, we're gonna hit. And then like that part of me kicked in hard because I'm on the top. And it's an open top bus, and I'm like, "Oh no, we're gonna hit!" And I'm like,
This driver has no idea what he's doing.
I'm like, "Oh god, we're about to get decapitated." So fucking, that scared me a bit.
That's how you know he's changed, because a year ago it'd have been like, yes, we're about to get decapitated.
Yeah. So
So he has been doing great.
hashtag glow up, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that. We ate this Asian restaurant downtown. They have like a Chinatown section. It's literally called Chinatown, like on Google Maps and everything. And I was like, that's like a thing? I thought that was just people being racist. There's just a bunch of Asians over there. That's Chinatown or something. But no, that's like the district. There's a lot going on. And oh man, I wish I knew their fucking name. But they were good. They were like, I had this shit called shrimp shumai.
So good he forgot the name.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher it real bad, and everybody's gonna call me, and I'm gonna cancel it if I try to remember the name on air.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went there. Like we got off in the Chinatown stop, found that restaurant, ate there, walked all the way from there to like the White House.
Okay.
A little over half a mile, and we just walked. And I read the fucking map wrong, so we walked the wrong way to begin with.
Hey.
And I was like, oh no, I have done an error. So we get over there, and that's that. And that's where the last bus was at, where we had to fucking run like a quarter mile from where we were to like, holy shit, the bus is coming right now. We had to go.
Okay.
So we made it. Everything was cool. Very cool. 20 degrees. Very
Extra
very
cool. Yeah.
But yeah, so that was our trip to DC while
So
we were
cool.
while we were gone. And then came home. Let's see, I just been working, like I said, doing a lot of family stuff, going to like state parks and shit with the kids and Rachel. Rachel had the I don't know, dude. I guess
she did?
She had the baby. So I think I mentioned the surrogacy while we were still doing it.
Yeah, I think so. You might have.
So that was like still in the
If not-
early stages. Yeah.
There, can you explain what a surrogacy is?
So Rachel was a surrogate mother. This family that the woman could not carry to term in her own body. So apparently she knew this was going to be an issue, according to what I was told. She knew early on in life that there was a problem with her uterus, I believe. That's where the babies are held. I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm making an assumption here. And that's a dangerous thing in 2022. But anyway, she had a problem with her uterus, and So she had some eggs scraped when she was in her like teenage years and frozen for this specific situation. Like she was fucking prepared. So what they do is they take her eggs that have been, saved, and they take her husband's sperm and they kind of like they put them together and fertilize the egg in a lab, I guess. So that the baby's already like growing. The egg's fertilized. It's starting to grow. Once they know it's viable, that's when they transplant it or implant it or whatever plant it. They plant it into the surrogate. So they take this egg that's already fertilized, put it in my wife's body, and let it go. Boom. She carries it.
It just goes down.
Yeah, she just eats it. That's how anatomy works for women. Their mouth is connected to their uterus.
She boofs it.
Yeah. Yeah, just slide around in there, boys. I got shit to do. So yeah, that's that. She had the baby a couple weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago at this point. And that's that, man. We got paid for it. That's cool. That's
what's up.
The part that I was like, okay, yeah, yep. So apparently there's a big demand. If you are a woman, they typically want you to have had kids on your own already to make sure that you can handle pregnancy, I guess, something like that. So it's even better if you've had your tubes tied.
What?
Yeah, if you had your tubes tied already, because then you can't get pregnant. They bypass the tubes to implant, like put the baby in.
Oh yeah,
into the uterus.
I know that. I know what tubes tied mean. You can't get pregnant. I didn't know what it had to do with like, why is that better?
Well, I guess there's a small window of time where it's possible for the implant to be in there and for you to get pregnant on your own.
Oh, you can have 2 pregnancies.
I guess that's how I was explaining. Okay, to me. I don't know how uteruses work.
Yeah, we're Mongoloids.
Yeah, that's why our opinions on abortion and stuff don't matter, right?
Yeah.
We're going to get into that, though, one of these days.
We're going to slide right past that. Let's.
Anyway, so that's that. Besides that, I've spent a shitload of money on new podcasts and studio gear, making music again.
Exhibit A.
And what?
I said Exhibit A.
Yeah. You'll tell, you can see us for once. The 4th time maybe. I don't know. We were pretty inconsistent with video.
We were inconsistent. We did a few.
Yeah, we did 3 or 4.
It was definitely at least 4. I think it was like 5.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
We can sit here and argue about it for 15 minutes, though. Fuck it.
Yeah, we gotta fill time.
That's what we do. Yeah. No, we're actually kind of cutting close. I'm gonna try and keep us around an hour moving forward.
Okay.
Hour or less.
Well, we might just end this with our stories. So that'll put us about an hour, right?
We are. Well, we this video was recorded for about 8 minutes before we actually started going. So as of now, we're about 40 minutes.
Okay.
So we probably should cut this right here, and this will be episode 99.
Okay.
And or whatever. I don't know.
That works for me.
Or we can just have 2 different episodes that come out at the same day.
Maybe.
This episode is this, and the next episode
you'll know. We won't.
Yeah.
I mean, we will, but we don't right now.
Yeah, this is a problem for future us.
Yeah.
But that was kind of rough, man. I honestly, this is a bad episode. I know. I had you feel fooled at the beginning. I told you this was really good and you were enjoying it, and you waited this long to find out that I lied, and I apologize for that. I did not mean to abuse your trust.
We just have to ease right back into this thing, and we just had to, get in there, and we flaccid it for a little bit. We started to stiffen up, but we're starting to go flaccid again. I think we should call it.
Yeah, we're gonna cut this one. Yeah.
Just kidding.
If you'd like,
ow. Sorry.
Okay. So we'll call this one quits, man. This episode is only about what happened with us personally on our time gone, and then maybe next episode we'll go over that fucking current events that aren't current anymore.
Yeah, past events that we've missed, and because we know you guys want us to weigh in on all of them. Yeah,
you want our opinions on things.
Yeah,
like abortion rights, Will Smith, fucking Dave Chappelle, Kanye, yeah, Pete Davidson drama.
Yeah.
Damn, that's one of the things I forgot in the bullet points. Okay, so
yeah, I got you.
There we go. So that's episode 99. Well, if you show up on time, you'd be so much better. We could have been done with 2 episodes right now, but we are only done with 1.
Can you imagine how great of a co-host that would be? if I was just better at a few other areas.
I would sure like to be able to. Yeah, I would like to be able to.
Which just speaks to how good I must be to keep around, despite. You know what I mean?
Man, I was gonna say.
He's gonna be. Yeah, he's like, well, to be honest, you're the only one that is comfortable getting.
Yeah. Nobody else I can get on a consistent basis. And it's starting to come to the point where I can't get you on a consistent basis. So next episode, I'll be by myself.
Wait, what?
Well, yeah.
We should cut it right there. At the end of the episode, I go, wait, what?
All right, so we were never good at outros either, so I don't know why I'm acting like that's going to be anything.
I think just a hard cut will work on the, or do you want to keep doing the name of the episode?
No, I think
I don't like that.
I forgot what we named it at the beginning of the episode. The episode that almost wasn't. That's what I said we should name this.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, that's it. We're gonna wrap this, man. 99.
Let's give a couple of. I'm gonna give some plugs. I don't care.
No, I'm gonna cut the plugs. Don't give them.
All right, if you got, you do the cut right there.
And now he can't give plugs.
Now I'm just cut off.
Yeah, no, you're cut.
Oh.
You're cut off. You're toxic.
Is this still an episode? Are we still in the episode right now?
Yeah, we're working through it, man.
Okay. Wow.
Thanks for
you
being
guys
with us.
see what we see is just. I don't know sometimes when the episode has ended yet or not. Like I could be talking to a camera, I could be talking to nobody, or just you.
Yeah, I do just
I don't know.
start recording and stop recording at random sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but that's we're gonna end this one. We're gonna give some finality to it. This is the end of the road. We are.
Oh, another thing that they've missed. I'm sorry.
What's
another
that?
Another thing they've missed is I had I released a single that's basically 2 songs. There's like a B side called well, just look at if you guys know how to follow my music, SoundCloud.com/HazardWave, HAZARDWAVE. You got it. All social medias, all the good stuff.
There you go. Check that out.
Excellent plugs, by the way. Yeah,
I have not released anything still, so fucking don't do that. Yeah. Anyway, check the notes. I'm gonna put links to stuff. Even on the video on the screen, I'm gonna pop up. Woo, SoundCloud. Check that out.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Sick.
So we probably should stop recording so I can figure out how to do all that. Actually.
All right. Bye.
That's bye.
Like, just subscribe, all that stuff.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up button.
Yeah, well,
fellow.
don't do the smash.
Or ladies.
Everyone does the smash. Well, let's change it.
Obliterate that thumbs up button.
It's kind of used a lot.
God damn it.
Slam the door on the like button and open it back up and be like, I got you, and then tap it.
Take your left butt cheek, put it on the subscribe button.
There we go.
Take your right butt cheek, put it on the bell. Change that to all notifications. If you like this episode, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, double tap the thumbs up button. I saw that on somebody else's video. I don't know who I stole that from.
So it's still like, leave a 5-star review too. That helps.
Oh no, I meant to say double tap the dislike button. Yeah,
double tap
it
the
and
dislike button.
and then take it right away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, somebody else said that. I stole that from somebody.
Good
So
stuff.
that's the only time I'll say that.
I haven't heard them say it, so I'm just gonna give you the credit.
All right, I came up with that all on my own. And if you're the guy that I stole it from, fuck you. No, you're not.
Bye.
Goodbye.